heard the saying, too much of a good thing is a bad thing? Okay, let's take ice cream for example. We probably all agree it's great. But if you only eat ice cream for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you'll get sick, which is not so great. With most things in life, the key to being healthy and happy is moderation. That is, enjoy a little bit at a time. The same holds true for computers. We spend so much time in front of screens that we need to learn to take care of ourselves, or we could get sick. For example, did you know that blinking is a natural way for our body to protect our eyes? We do it 15 to 20 times per minute without even thinking about it. But when we stare at a screen, we tend to blink just 4 or 5 times per minute. That's bad for the eyes because they can get dry. Other body parts can also suffer from sitting in front of a screen for too long. Your hands and wrists will ache from typing, your back and neck will become sore, even your butt will start to hurt. Worst of all, your mind will feel like it's stuck in the mud. Now here's a quick recipe for staying healthy. Take a break every 15 minutes to give your eyes and body a rest. Get out of your chair, maybe even take a short walk. If you have a window in the room, take a look outside. Now stretch your back, neck, and arms, and reach for the sky. No, higher. That's better. Because sitting at a computer is the exact opposite of exercise, you should take a more active break every hour or so. Step away from the computer for 5 minutes. Go for a brief walk around the house, talk to your parents and siblings, or just drink a glass of water. How about a few jumping jacks? When you get back to your computer after an active break, you will be more focused and your body will feel refreshed. Remember that all activities affect our bodies, not just sports, be it a TV. That's right. Take a break. Day more done. When it comes to conveying ideas, space is pretty important. No, not that kind of space. I'm talking about something closer to home. I'm talking about the spaces we see in the pages of a book and on the screens of our computers. We take them for granted. But imagine this. 1,000 years ago, the English language didn't put spaces between its words. It made writing faster, but readers had to guess where each word began on the page. Talk about a headache. Fortunately, modern English uses more punctuation and is much easier to read. Spaces between words aren't the only spaces we see when reading. Have you ever noticed a big space before the first word in a paragraph? We call this big space an indent. Just as spaces help our eyes see where each word begins, indents tell readers where each new paragraph begins. When writing, regular spaces can be added by hitting the space bar. While it might seem like indents are created by hitting the space bar several times, it's not a good idea. You might put 3 spaces at the start of one paragraph and 5 at the start of another. This will make your page look crooked. Or worse, your computer might think you made a mistake and get rid of the spaces. That means no more indent. Instead, indents are added by hitting the Tab key. One press and your cursor leaps way over there, pushing the text with it. These spaces are always the same size, keeping your indents nice and even. But that's not the only thing the Tab key does. You can also press it to move from one box to another when filling out forms on the internet. You might have noticed that the Tab key is a smaller key than the spacebar. The spacebar is big and easy to reach because you will use it more than the Tab key, not because of the sizes of the spaces they each make. So remember, even though we'll often add one small space when writing, we'll still sometimes find ourselves needing one giant tab.